Lorraine Kelly and Dan Wootton were not holding back when they spoke today about controversial new documentary Leaving Neverland. Leaving Neverland is the documentary on everyone's lips at the moment, as it investigates claims Michael Jackson committed sexual abuse on underage boys. Many people have campaigned to stop the two-part documentary airing on Channel 4 on March 6th and 7th, and HBO on March 3rd and 4th, saying it dishonors the late king of pop's memory. But Lorraine Kelly's showbiz correspondent Dan Wootton has claimed it proves without a doubt Michael Jackson was a predator and abuser. Giving his damning verdict, Dan turned to Lorraine and said, "The first thing I would say to anyone who has any doubts about what Michael Jackson was, before commenting, and before attacking Dan Reed, who is a BAFTA-winning film director, or especially before attacking the two victims here, James Safechuck and Wade Robson, I think just reserve your judgment before you've seen this documentary." Related articles. Lorraine then interjected, "I haven't seen it." Dan then continued, "Because honestly, this is a 4-hour harrowing watch, which proves without any doubt that Michael Jackson was a predatory abuser of children who had sex with young boys. And that is a very uncomfortable thing for us to talk about." Not holding back, Dan made his feelings known on MJ, Pic, Getty/ITV. Damning, Dan gives his verdict on Michael Jackson, Pic, ITV. Lorraine then said, "It is. We do have to say he's not here. Obviously he's dead. His family have said there is no truth in this whatsoever, and they've also pointed out that the two people in this documentary have in previous times said that Michael Jackson didn't do anything to them." Dan replied, "Exactly, he was cleared at trial. But why this film is so powerful, Lorraine, is it tackles that, and it tackled actually. What Dan said to me was, this is not a documentary about Michael Jackson. This is a documentary about child sex abuse and quite how complicated those relationships are. Because you actually hear from Safechuck and Robson, we were in love with Michael Jackson. They're straight men. They are in relationships now." Dan also said the director of the documentary, Dan Reed, told him that the two men who appear in the show claim Michael abused them, did not receive any money for their appearance. Related articles. Shocking, Dan accused Michael of being a predator. Pic, ITV, sharing their thoughts. Dan Wootton and MJ spoke out. Pic, ITV. It was reported last week that Michael Jackson's family is suing HBO over the documentary for $100 million, £77 million. A complaint filed by the family at Los Angeles Superior Court on Thursday read, "Michael Jackson is innocent, period." In response, HBO said not only will they still continue to air the documentary, but bring it forward by Fuses. A spokesman for HBO said, "Despite the desperate lengths taken to undermine the film, our plans remain unchanged." Related